slimy, soapy mess, the mayhem, the wreck city. That's right, there's going to be wrecks out there. If nobody told you that, I guarantee a few wrecks. And tonight on the pole in the 17 car, that's David Pabst Jr. On the outside in the 92 car, that's Wes Brown. In the second row, the 23 car, from Stockton, that's Richard Harper. In the second row, inside, in the number 19X car, Charlie Clausen. In the number 21 car, from Stockton, that's Jake Pitt. In the 67 car,
21.
from Modesto, that's James Wilcox. In the number 71 car, from Richvale, that's Dan Cannon. In the number 1 car, from Stockton, that's Chris Pabst. In the number 7X car, from Lodi, that's Will Burrich. In the number 18 car, from Olivehurst, that's John LaFranchi. In the number 7 car, from Ceres, that's Ted Haston. In the 02 car, from Stockton, that's Joe Addison. In the number 44 car, from Lodi, that's Rick Bentz. In the number 03 car, from Lodi, that's Frank North. In the number 42 car, from Chico, that's Gene Gwynn. In the number 24 car, in the number 24 car, from Modesto, that's Laura Lott. And the number 22 car, from Stockton, that's Mike Gust. And the number 20 car, from Wheatland, that's Sean Coker. And the number 77 car, from San Francisco, that's Nathan Harding. And the number 2 car, from Stockton, that's David Pabst Sr. And the number 52 car, from Stockton, that's Darren Piper. And the number 5 car, he's from Stockton, he's Pete Anderson Jr. And the number 43 car, he's from Manteca, he's Rick Bergen. And the number 16 car, from Stockton, that's Jumpin' Jeff McAnally. And the number 68 car, from Acampo, that's Mike Manna. And the number 22X car, from Stockton, you know him, he races Grand American Modifieds out here, that's Darren Alterman. And the number 8 car, he's from Valley Springs, he's a pure stock competitor, that's Kenai Scantlin. In the number 90 car, he's the grandson of the Manteca Missile from Manteca, that's Robert Stromiska. In the number 11 car, from Lodi, that's Chris Moniz. In the 99 car, from Orangevale, please put your hands together for Eric Hanstard. And bringing up the tail end of the field in the 00 car, from Chico, please welcome Mike Compton. Are we ready to go? Stockton, green flag racing right here. Enduro 2000. Off to an early lead, the 92 car. Look at him go sideways. One thing about the Enduro, it's not speed, it's agility. You got to dodge the bullets. That's right. You got to dodge the bullets. You got to be there at the end. Maybe backwards at the end. And a three-point spin. Out for an early lead is David Pabst Jr. Remember now, folks, we have 250 laps. 250 laps, 125 one way and 125 the other way. A virtual scoring nightmare. Early on into the grass, the 24 car. And a super slide by the 68 car, Mike Manna. Remember now, no yellow flags, no caution flags. Just red flags if someone's on fire, on their lid, or the track's completely blocked. The 90 car in for an early pit stop. Looks like a flat tire on that left front. '21 car Jake Pitt slides violently down a front stretch, losing valuable track positions. However, as I said before, you have to be there at the end. The trick is to dodge the bullets, dodge the wrecks. Don't be a wreck. Don't be a bullet. And there's the Mucal car going up high into turns 2. See now when it's backwards, turn 4 is turn 1, turn 3 is turn 2, turn 2 is turn 3, and turn 4 is turn 1. Pay attention, there might be a test at the end. The Mucal car. Oh no! Trouble on the front stretch with the 22 car. Darren Alterman takes a hard shot off the wall. Motors on. We have an extremely slippery track tonight. '21 car of Jake Pitt pulling down below. Looks like there's problems with the 21 car. Tough break and early going for Jake Pitt. However, after a fast tire change, we have the 90 car back on track. Trouble in turns 3 and 4. Remember now, a lot of these guys have passengers. In fact, the number 21 car, Jake Pitt, His passenger is his dad. That's Swervin' Herb out there in a 21 car, barely missing. Catastrophe around turn 4. Jake Pitt motoring on down the speedway. Stromiska hard into the wall. Robert Stromiska very hard into the turn 2 wall. Once again, when these cars get stopped, they're stopped. If you're stopped right there, you'll wait. There's no caution flags in an enduro. If you can't get going, a swing and a miss by the 8 car. Kanai Scantlin barely getting by there. As they come around the turn, the 2 car and the 68 car. They're hooked up. They've hooked bumpers. It'll have to take a shot from another car perhaps to get these guys loose. Somebody will come up and hit. That might do it. Darren Alterman might have dislodged the 02 car from the 68 car. It looks like they're still hooked up. Sometimes that's what it takes. It takes another car to hit another car to get them dislodged. 02 car trying feverishly to burn the tires and get himself free from the 68 car. I don't see much smoke from the 68 car's tires. Perhaps the 68 car's dead in the water. I don't even see the 68 car's tires spinning. In the meantime, high up atop turn 1, we've got problems. .02 car working feverishly to get loose, and he's out of there. Yeah, looks like it could be a long night for the 90 car. He could have to sit there till halftime unless we stop this thing. Once again, through a red flag, the drivers will have to sit in their cars, and hopefully they won't get whacked. I've saw cars out here literally bent in half, especially after the track dries a little bit. Then you're sitting there, they get a little speed, and you're sitting right in the way, then you get whacked. I would not like to be in a 68 car right now. Remember, scores, this announcement is for you. Scores on lap 25. Scores, hold up your cards. Once again, scores on lap 25. Hold up your cards. .68 car is refired. 68 car is underway. Mike Manna is proceeding on down the racetrack. My, it looks like the 21 car of Jake Pitt and Swervin' Herb having a little trouble. And now they're on fire. Yes, this could definitely bring out a red flag condition. Flames abound from the 21 car. And it looks like, well, they went out for a minute. Now they're blazing again. Swerving Herb's going to have a hot seat if he doesn't bail from that card. Passengers out. In fact, he's wearing one of my old fire suits. I hope he didn't soil it. Swerving Herb going over there to check on his driver. I mean, I hope he didn't get it dirty getting out of the car. That's what I meant. In fact, that's the fire suit I won the B-Main Championship in 1991. That's what it was. Believe me, I soiled it many times myself. You know, getting out of the car. Scores, remember, on the 25th lap. Scores on the 25th lap. That's the next one. Be prepared to hold up your scoring cards, please. And we're off. Scores, we need you to hold your cards up. It's lap 25. Scores, quit watching the race and hold your cards up. Front stretch, heavy contact with the 24 car. And the 17 car trying to escape tragedy, getting off the race surface. Situation in turn 4. Well, we're starting to stack up cars. That's not a good sign early on. We've got a lot of junk sitting around the racetrack. And as you noticed, or might have noticed early on, the fast way around a wet track is definitely high on the outside. If you do hit the wall, you're not going to hit it very hard because you're already up there. That's right. Take the high groove, get on around. Watch that 16 car. High on the outside, smooth as silk, dodging all the bullets from down low. Going down low makes you have to turn the car, pinch it off the turns, and get it sideways. You don't want to do that. You want to stay high on the outside, just like the 16 car. And another quick car around the track is the 42 car of Gene Glenn. High on the outside, dodging all the bullets. Trouble off of turn 4. 16 car clips the zebra car. Foot back in the throttle and away we go. Nathan Harding taking a hard shot from the 16 car of Jeff McAnally. Looks like both cars are still in the running. And we got one a little sideways up there in turn 2. And here comes the 19X car back on the track again. Well, as I said, there's some sportsmanship there. The 19 car pushing into his racing partner. Can't quite see the number on that car, but just goes to show you the sportsmanship and camaraderie with these drivers. A lot of the drivers and crew team up and help one another get the cars ready for today. First year that we competed in this, I myself drove, and we had 8 cars from the Pierce Brothers stable that we brought out for this event. And there's the 11 Mucal car doing quite nicely. In fact, the Mucal car is brought to you by Giant Tires and the Exhaust Pros and Marina Boat Sales of Lodi. And get this, Silva Dairy of Acampo also brought you the 11 car, the Moo car. Heavy smoke off the number 1 car of Chris Papps. Heavy smoke from the front end of that race car. Hey, scorers, don't forget we're coming to the 50th lap. Now get ready. Once again, scorers, watch for the 50th lap. We want to see scorecards on the 50th lap. Oh my, the 16 car, Jeff McAnally, takes a spin off of turn 3. Once again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, turn 3 is now turn 4. Turn 4 is turn 1. Turn 2 is turn 3. And turn 4 is turn 6. Because we're all backwards. McAnally trying to work his way through lap cars. Field very heavy right in front of the grandstands here. Still have billowing smoke off the number 1 car of Chris Papps. My guess is that there's sheet metal into the tire on the right front of that number 1 car. Looks like the number 8 car of Kenai Scantlin doing very well in the early going. 50 laps. Hold your scorecards up, scorers. 50 laps down. Hold your scorecards up now. That's right, folks. 75 laps to go to halftime. Speaking of halftime, watch the Niners and the Raiders game tomorrow. We'll have 20 cars over there from Royce Farms Barbecue for the halftime show. The 16 car of Jeff McAnally and the 44 car of Rick Bench tangle. This could be curtains for the 16 car pulling into the infield. We'll have to see what's up with that. 16 car still has power. Beautifully painted number 16 car of Jeff McAnally pulls to the infield. Trouble off of turn 4. Momentarily, the 77 car once again, Nathan Harding. A little bit of trouble, but motor's on down the speedway.
Definitely drilled that wreck.
Contact off of turn 4. It's the 5 car Pete Anderson clips the 77 car of Nathan Harding. But once again, those cars are like a Timex watch. They take a licking and keep on ticking. Looks like we got trouble with the 68 car. In turn 4, he's up there along the wall in a bad, bad place. Well, there he gets the car refired underway. There he goes. Mike Manna heads on down the speedway. Well, I hear a strange rumbling from the 24 car of Laurel Lott. And there goes shrapnel flying off the 24 car. Only looks like it's the bumper dragging the ground. No big deal. Laura's managed to lose the hood and both front fenders, it looks like. Laura Lott high into the wall in turns 1 and 2. Scores, we're getting close to lap 100. Scores, this message is for you. Once again, Scores at lap 100. We'll want to see your scorecards. In the meantime, the leaderboard shows the 92 car Wes Brown as your leader. In second place, the 44 car of Rick Bentz. In third place, the number 20 car, Sean Coker. And in fourth place, the number 5 car, Pete Anderson Jr. And I still hear strange rumblings from the 24 car. as the 24 car of Laura Lott pulls in the infield. She's still running pretty good, but it's hard to plow that asphalt. They'll probably remove some of the front end of that race car, and I'd like to see her back shortly. '44 car, Rick Bentz, slides around turn 4. Rick Bentz, not exactly a stranger to enduros. He's got several enduro championships under his belt. Scores, we need to see your scorecards. Scores, it's lap 100. We need to see your scorecards. And it looks like we have a change on the leaderboard. A change in second place. The number 20 car, Sean Coker, in second place. Puts the number 5 car of Pete Anderson Jr. in third place. And the 44 car, Rick Bentz, in fourth place. And a swing and a miss on the front stretch. The 24 car turns it around in front of traffic. That's right. She turned it around right in front of traffic. No problem there. Laura Lott continues on down the raceway. Looks like the 22 car of Darren Alterman are still out there boiling hot dogs in the infield. That thing's got to run out of water, smoke, and steam pretty soon. In the meantime, picture perfect racing by the 92 car of Wes Brown. Once again, Laura Lott around in turn 1. Tries to take advantage of a lull in the action and gets collected. Gets collected by the number 2 car of David Papp Sr. and the 11 car, the Moo car of Chris Moniz. Doesn't look good for the Moo car. Strange rumblings coming from that 24 car. Funny noises. I don't know how much longer she can keep up that grueling pace. She has been bounced around like a pinball in a cheap pinball machine on a Saturday night arcade. She's been bounced around more than a ping pong ball at Forrest Gump's Chinese ping pong tournament. She has been literally beat up, but she keeps on moving. Well, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is more fun than the law allows. Look at that 24 car. Once again, the 24 car of Laura Lott. Hard into the wall in turn 3, which normally would be turn 2. I don't know if she can continue with this. That looks pretty much terminal to me. My, oh my, oh my. Laura Lott sitting right on the front stretch, could be in harm's way. All it takes is for somebody to get sideways off of turn 4. Remember, turn 4 is turn 1. Sideways off of turn 4, slide down the front stretch. She could be sitting there waiting for a T-bone situation. 125th lap, 125 laps. As soon as we wind down, we are at the halfway point. We'll have to give them a moment or two to lose momentum as they get wound up. It takes a while to get them slowed down and stopped. The red flag is in hand of the flagman. There it goes. Completing the first half of Enduro 2000. Well, what do you think, Stockton? Did you get your money's worth so far? Looks to me like Laura Lott got her money's worth. She had a ball out there the first half. We can only hope they can pull that thing in, straighten out a few pieces of bent sheet metal and tie rods and ball joints and so on and so forth. Hopefully she can continue. Now it's a good opportunity for the 90 car of Robert Stramiska Jr. to pull in the infield. Also Jake Pitt, he's sitting up there in the 21 car. They're not necessarily out of competition yet.
Go back out.
We got 15-minute break.
Oh, break.
Boom. Duck. They're out there shooting geese in the infield. Well, it's time for the coveted award, the Best Looking Car Award. And this award has been decided by our own track media consultants, Mr. Jim Shields and Ms. Joe Shields. And the winning car for the Best Looking Enduro car goes to the 11 car. That's the 11 car of Chris Moniz, sponsored by Giant Tires, Exhaust Pros, Marina Boat Sales, and believe it or not, Silva Dairy. Once again, congratulations to the Best Looking Enduro 2000 car. That's the 11 car. Once again, we'd like to thank our judges, Mr. Jim Shields and Miss Joe Shields, our track media consultants.
Probably need something's up. We got some kind of coolant leak, huh?
Yeah, you're speeding off of here.
Oh, well, maybe we'll just go for it.
If we can have a representative from the 11 car, to the dark finish line. Once we have a representative from the dark finish line, and from the 11 car to the dark finish line.
I don't know why it was
If we can be here,
maybe go to the track. Hey, thanks for the light. Look good? Thanks. Set up, man. Once you get that fender up there, it will.
Hit the power up with a switch. Hold the inch a little bit.
It's ready.
It's ready, Teddy. Rock and roll.
There.
Been working the torch all night. I got 50 shots of this.
check out Jake Pitt and Swervin' Herb. I got to see if he soiled my fire suit early on. Swervin' Herb back here on the quarter panel deck lid. Herb, what happened up there with that fire?
It just caught fire. Don't know.
Well, it was very intense. Did your nitrous oxygen bottle blow up or what?
Oh, no, not that. The muffler just filled up with some gasoline and it ignited and couldn't get it started. Flooded it out.
Well, it looked like it was shooting down profusely. That's why I thought it was your nitrous bottle, but that's all it was just the gasoline in the exhaust. So this thing's running now, right? So second half, we're going to look for you guys back out there, right? Okay, where's Jake? Let me find Jake. Well, he's up here somewhere. Jake, where'd you go? Hey, what happened there? You just kind of got turned around, flooded the thing, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, that's what it was. I flooded. That was the fire you see on the tailpipe. It just kept dying on me. I think the timing was off, and we'll get it going, and we'll see what we do next second half.
All right, good. We'll look forward to seeing you guys back out there. Absolutely. Here we go. Here's another one of the navigators, Dave McAnally. Come over here and let us know. You guys look pretty smooth out there in the 11 car, the 16 car. How's it going for you so far?
I'm enjoying the heck out of it. This is the first time I ever rode, and I really like it.
Well, if you slap knots on that kid's head faster than he could rub him for not doing right, he looks like he's just keeping his cool tonight, doing one heck of a job.
I keep telling him what to do, but he don't listen.
Well, he's listened a couple of times. He's still in the running, still in contention. The car looks pretty good so far.
Probably no thanks to me.
Hey, you're over there. The first time, once again, we've had riders in the enduro cars. Quite a treat for us out here. Let's see. Looks like we're going to get ready for a rollover contest. Anybody want to go roll over their enduro car? You want to do that?
No thanks. No, I don't want to do that.
You don't want to ride in Russell Johnson's rollover car?
No, I don't. I'll stay passenger.
I could probably talk to Russ and fix it up if you want to ride in it.
Thanks a lot, Wayne. No thanks.
Okay. Well, let's go over here and talk to Rompin' Rich Harper. Rich, what happened over there? You were kind of sitting out there for a spell. What went on?
We lost the transmission.
So did you find it since then or what?
It's over there in turn 3.
I hate it when that happens. I lost one over there myself. Well, let's see. That wasn't turn 3. That was turn 2. That was turn 2 then. See, next time around, you guys are going to go the right way. Can you fix this thing or what's up?
No, we're dead for tonight. We'll save it for Altamont.
Well, would you like to go ride in Russell Johnson's rollover car?
No thanks.
Okay, still looking for a passenger to get in Russell Johnson's rollover car. Where is Russell anyway?
I want to recognize my pit crew guy. Yeah, he's really doing it. Yeah. All of it. He didn't warn me about any of this.
I put tires on. It's about it.
Yeah. How come everybody got nervous? And Roy's here. Come on over here, Royce. Yeah, your moment in Hollywood here. Woohoo!
You gotta lift up for sure and make them dance.
It's probably hard to choose who's got the worst car out here, who to film, huh? Everybody's car's wrecked. Yeah. Thanks to Jeff Lovelace, sucker.
Tough break for Robert Stramiska and the others that were out early on. It's a lot of work to prepare these cars. In fact, Robert Stramiska, a student of Manteca, not Manteca High, it's the other one, Sierra, I believe it is, did that car, the 90 car, for his senior project. So not only is he gaining valuable racing experience, that is his senior project. Most people build a birdhouse or do a report or something. He built the whole race car for his senior project. And once again, my hat's off to him for doing a great job, but Lady Luck bit him early on and he was out, but hopefully they get that thing stretched out just a little bit before we get underway and do a few more laps. Robert Stramiska, son of Ron Stramiska Jr., grandson of the Manteca Missile, Ron Stramiska Jr., Sr. They're all up at Anderson racing this week.
Turn around and talk to Samantha.
like.
Tell her how great of a race car driver you are.
Hello, Sammy. How you doing? Turn around and talk. Are you Gary Drive?
Can't see you.
Are you enjoying the race?
Yeah, I'm having fun. Come on.
Close up.
He's too tall.
Yeah, you hurt your neck looking up, huh, Sam?
When we going out on our date?
Whoa. Okay.